Hello, hello. It is Nemi Backstone here at Nemi's Crafty Cafe, coming to you from my studio in Cooks Creek, Manitoba, which is about 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. It is bright and early, but it is dark still, and it is raining here. So I hope the weather is a lot nicer where you are. So this is a recorded video that I am sharing with you here today. It is on Monday's Global Design Project number 450, 450, 450. I didn't get a chance to print it out because I ran out of ink. Who would have thought? But I wanted to share it with you anyway. And yeah, so let's just get right into it because if I don't get this done quickly, I will be late. So let me flip you and let's get started. Okay. Oh, I just wanted to remind you that tomorrow is my free weekly online class. It's kind of nice that it lands on a Wednesday. It's kind of like my weekly Wednesday free class kind of thing. Oops, I'm just dropping things all over the place here. Probably because it's early morning. I just gotta plug that in to make sure it doesn't go on me here. So, just gonna make sure everything's recording properly as well. And we're good. Yep, we are good. Okay, so so this week's free online class features Hearts and Hugs, which includes this little guy here. And it is one of the cutest sets. As soon as I saw that gorgeous walrus right in the middle there, and this cute mouse, I knew for sure I had to get it. Oh, sorry for the glare there. And then it comes with these gorgeous matching dies that give you a lot of fun. So you've got these little flower stems with the flowers, which you could also use the hearts for, and this ray of hearts that kind of run along the top. I actually have a few projects. Maybe I have it here still. And then you get one sentiment band, which is fantastic. So the global project design or the global design project features this pattern where you have some kind of square or rectangle, and then you have a banner that runs along the edge. So I did post it earlier in one of my photos, so it is there. And so this is one of them. So I thought I would make another one. I'll show you my other one as well. So this was the second one that I have done, which has similar theme, but just a wider band. So you're probably like, where did I get those sentiments? So I got those sentiments from the So Sincere. And then I've also used two of my favorite die sets, which should be in your basic toolkit, which is the Nested Essentials. There is so much fun to be had with this one. You can do so much, and I believe it should be one of your tools. And then we have Spotlight on Nature, which has these gorgeous. So if you don't want the stamp sets, I didn't get the stamp sets for this one, but I love the dies, and that is what I used on my projects today. So that Spotlight on Nature, and they're great to have because they're circles and they have patterns and they will never go out of style. So we have that. So there's Spotlight on Nature, and then we have the Nested Essentials, and then the bundle, which is 10% off the 10% discounted price already. So you're getting 20% off by bundling these two together. And if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that's 40 to 45% off for you. So you better make sure you have that one already. Okay, like technology, I already pre-stamped, not thinking I should have waited, but that's okay. But to save us time, I did start coloring my animals. I didn't want you to have to sit there and watch me do all that, and I did die cut that. So we're just gonna cut our squares now. So I decided to go square, and we're gonna cut this at 3 1/4. Is it 3 1/4? Yeah. No, 3 1/2. Sorry, 3 1/2. Yeah, couldn't remember. So I cut that at 3 1/2. Now you could also make it a little bigger and do two-tone pattern, but I chose not to. So if that is 3.5, we're gonna go three and so that's 4, 3 5/8, I guess is what it's called when it's 1/8 over. So 3.5, and then just one more 1/8 more over. And then, oh, I didn't cut that properly. Sorry. Just let me do that again down here. My blade didn't go through properly. I'll move that out of the way. And now we should have just that 16th of an inch all around. Perfect. So how cute is that? So adorable. So adorable. Actually, we probably could have went bigger. Let me see. Let me grab another one because I forgot this animal is bigger. So I did the other two smaller, and then now I'm thinking, nope, I should have did this one bigger. So let's grab another one. But that's great. Now I have something I can make for the next one. So I'm just pulling out my designer series paper pack, and I do have another sheet, which is fantastic. So these are all my in colors, so works great. So we're gonna go 3 7/8. We'll do this one bigger. 3 7/8, which means I probably need a bigger sheet of Summer Splash. See if I've got one sitting here. I usually do, and I do. And then we're gonna cut this one down to 4 inches. So if you, this is really early in the morning because just before I go to work, because I did not have time to do it last night. Um, Way too busy. We didn't realize that my son had to ref last night. And of course, my other son always has practice Monday night. So we're like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna make this work? So I had to skip out on my live. So here I am, live and recorded at like, I don't know, it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. There we go. Oh, I like that. Like it, like it. So there we go. There it is. Super simple and cute. But I love it when they give us a challenge like that because a sketch challenge just makes life quick and easy. I guess you could say this is like a quick and easy card. Okay, so, and it's all ink paper and stamps. There's not a lot of fancy dancy in here, right? And then we're gonna add that there. Now, how cute is that? And drop that, and we have this beautiful card all ready to go. How simple. Okay, so now all we need to do is some um whatchamacallit, gluing assembly. Too early. I still haven't had my full cup of coffee. So if you are here, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, feel free to like, share, or comment. Whether, say you caught the replay, tell me what you like. There's 3 in colors I use. So I use Summer Splash. Um, what's the other one? Petunia Pop. And I also used Pretty in Pink. And tomorrow we'll create some more fun with these cards. And if you do tomorrow as well, I will do a draw and share with you who the winner is of this card, and then I will mail it to you the next morning on my way to work. There we go. So the design just says to make sure there's enough edge around each one. Now I'm going to drop it a little more down below because I'm going to have this hanging from the top. Now I don't know. Yeah, I guess we could go all the way to the top. And actually, I'll just go a little lower because I kind of like that white edging along the top there. And we're just doing a quick dry fit. And this will go here, a little closer to the edge. Oh, so cute. I wanted something around the background of the animals so they didn't blend too much with the slide. And it is a little bigger. So I thought that that would be perfect. Then we're going to tie a bow up there, I believe. Um, or we could even just use some embellishments as well. That would be easy to do too. So those are your options. But we could also do both. But it might be too much bling. I don't know. Anyway, you can tell me if you liked it better with just the ribbon or you liked it with both the ribbon and the embellishment, or give tips on how it can be much better, or how you would have created it. Okay, so I did say I was going to drop this just a bit below, so we're not centered here. The reason being is we want to put that there and give that, so it looks like it's centered, but it really isn't. And then we're just going to add, now I like to flip and have my tails in the air. It's just something I do with scrapbooking. Actually, I'll show you my scrapbook page that I made this weekend. I meant to post it, but I didn't have time. What do you call it? I'm going to start doing that when I return back from my kids' soccer, which we're going for their soccer tournament this weekend. And oh, I should have put some, forgot to push that down a bit more. In Fargo. It's going to be great. And while I'm away, my friend is staying here to watch my, to help finish up my garden while we're gone. I think that's fantastic of her. I'm so behind. So, what have you been planting? I'm not even finished yet. I didn't even put my peppers in the garden yet. Okay, how cute is that? Super simple. I mean, you could go without, but I feel like if I didn't put that white circle in the background, I think it would just blend too much with the pattern, but I really wanted a pattern. I was actually just going to emboss in white and just do a tone on tone, but I wanted to change it up a bit this time. Okay, so now that we have that, where's the table? It's probably just my paper that looks crooked. Okay, so all we need now is to glue this down as well. So it looks a little big, but I think it's enough to make those animals pop. And then we'll hang off the edge as well on this one so that we have that hanging off edge look on both sides. And then we're just going to grab some ribbon. So I think we will use, I don't know, I'm a big fan of linen thread. So, and that'll bring out the coloring on the crumb cake that I use on these animals. What are they? Are they, I forget what kind of animals these are. Okay, so if you're watching this, just comment, what you think these animals. I forget what they're called. I'm not even going to attempt to give them a name. It's way too early for me. So, all I'm doing here is creating a double bow, making sure my bow looks okay. Yeah, that should be good. We can trim it down. Okay, so I'm going to get that double bow. So this is my end here. So I'm just going to trim that and cut that. And we have our double bow. Okay, or not, doesn't want to cooperate. There, we trim this down a bit, obviously, because he's too long. And we'll put that right up there. Nice. Make sure I have the right. Yep. Okay. No, that's the wrong size. I always like to use micros, which we do not sell with Stampin' Up, but you can get at your local craft store. And just because I don't like to roll my ribbon or my mini Gouda. There we go. So there's our double bow in the corner. I'm liking this. I am liking it, liking it. Now I didn't make a sample of this. It was all just, randomly. I did my first one and I went, oh, I like this one. And then I started doing some more and just kept going. Okay, so here we go. So we're just using the 2024 to 2026 in color shimmer gems. Now these are running on low inventory, so if you haven't picked these up yet, you might want to. And then I'm just going to take the little blue one and I'm going to put one there so that we have one there. And then we'll just add a couple more. So I'm just going to use the smaller ones. Or not. Let me just double check. No, I don't think, well, we have the bow up there. So let's just put a couple more. There we go. Are we good? Sorry about that. Lost you for a second. Oh no. And then my screen is going crazy. And then we'll add maybe one here. And then we'll add, so we got one, two, three, kind of looks a little off. And then I'll add another one. Do I go down? No, I'm gonna go up. So we'll go there and I'll slide this one over. Just a bit. Okay, so there is my quick and easy card using the Global Design Project. And normally this is a Make It Monday card, so I apologize for the delay, but there it is. So let me show you all three. There's one, two. So I used the same die, which was able to hold both, which is fantastic. And then this is the third. So three different animals. Now it does have four. Let me see if I can show you, but I can't show you tomorrow's cards because that's just cheating. And where's my fourth one here? Ah, there he is. Now this one isn't exactly the same pattern, but quite similar. So the Global Design Project has this one trimming down there, shows a banner going straight down. And then this is the fourth animal in the pack. So, which I didn't use with the Global Design Project, but very similar. All I would need is something that comes down this way, and then I would be pretty good. So there's the four animals. Love the hearts and hugs. So if you enjoy that, then you definitely want to join me tomorrow, where I will give you another class featuring three card designs featuring this project, this bundle, I should say. I can't speak. It's way too early in the morning. And I'll show you another scrapbook page I made. This is for my son's birthday. He just turned 27, or at least one of them. Oops, wrong switch. So this is a scrapbook I made, and I didn't add his photos yet. So there'll be a photo there. And there's a little guy in there as well, which says, "You make my heart smile." And I think that that's perfect. And a great way, again, to use the hearts and hugs. Little guy. He's so cute. And these hearts are actually the cutouts from the die that's included with it. So just love it. So if you enjoyed that project for the Global Design Project, I hope you challenge yourself and create one as well. It's very simple. It just tells you to make a square and then add a vertical banner. So as you can see, I twisted up my vertical banner a bit, changed my sizes, and then changed my, image. So, and sentiment, of course. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And I will see you tomorrow again at 7 p.m. Hello, Barb. I can't believe you're awake. All right. And I am going to go get ready for work for my day job. See you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So thanks for joining me. Have a great day and happy stamping.